Tom Holland, the actor globally recognized for his portrayal of Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, has never been shy about sharing the layers of his personal life. Behind the dazzling stunts, heroic performances, and charm that has won over millions, Holland has faced challenges that many may not associate with Hollywood stardom. Recently, he opened up about his experiences living with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD) and dyslexia, providing a candid and enlightening look into the mind of one of the world's most beloved young actors. Early life and diagnosis. Tom Holland was diagnosed with dyslexia at the age of 7. For a young boy in school, letters and words often seemed like shifting sands, difficult to organize and even harder to decode. Dyslexia, a condition that affects reading, spelling, and sometimes speech, posed daily obstacles, but Holland's early diagnosis allowed him to understand himself in ways that many might take for granted. In interviews, he recalls the frustration of trying to keep up with classmates while constantly feeling behind in areas that came naturally to others. ADHD was a later revelation in Holland's life, one that added a new dimension to the ways he experienced both school and work. Unlike dyslexia, which primarily affects literacy skills, ADHD influences attention span, impulsivity, and the ability to manage multiple tasks. For an actor, these traits can present unique challenges. Holland described how even simple tasks, like staying focused during long script readings or tracking the details of a complex scene, can be amplified by ADHD. While some might see this as a limitation, Holland has reframed it as an intrinsic part of his creative process. The intimidation of a blank canvas. Acting often begins with a blank canvas, a new character with a rich backstory yet to be discovered. Holland admits that facing this blank canvas can feel slightly intimidating, a sensation intensified by his ADHD and dyslexia. The struggle isn't simply memorizing lines or hitting marks on set, it's about embodying an entire persona and doing so with confidence. For Holland, dyslexia sometimes slows the reading process, making script preparation a painstaking task. ADHD adds another layer of complexity, with moments of distraction and scattered thoughts threatening to derail his focus. Yet, he has found ways to transform these perceived obstacles into strengths. By embracing his neurodivergent traits, Holland discovers alternative ways to interpret characters, approach dialogue, and even improvise in scenes, turning challenges into opportunities for creativity. Creativity through play. One of Holland's key strategies for navigating the complexities of ADHD and dyslexia is his embrace of play. For him, play is not merely a pastime but a tool for creativity, exploration, and problem solving. Engaging in playful activities allows Holland to think outside conventional frameworks, break mental barriers, and approach challenges with fresh energy. This philosophy is evident in his work beyond traditional acting. Holland has participated in projects that emphasize imagination and spontaneity, such as voicing multiple characters in animated shorts and films. By immersing himself in playful environments, he channels the fluidity of his mind into his performances, giving each character a unique vibrancy that resonates with audiences worldwide. Support systems and resilience. Despite the challenges posed by ADHD and dyslexia, Holland has never navigated his path alone. He emphasizes the importance of a strong support system, particularly the encouragement and guidance from his family. Their understanding and patience allowed him to pursue his dreams without feeling defined or limited by his diagnoses. Beyond family, Holland has cultivated a network of collaborators, coaches, and mentors who recognize the value of his unique perspective. By surrounding himself with people who appreciate his neurodivergence as a source of strength rather than weakness, Holland has developed a resilience that sustains him both on and off screen. His story serves as an example of how support, combined with determination, can empower individuals to transcend challenges that may initially seem insurmountable. Breaking the stigma. Holland's openness about ADHD and dyslexia also carries a broader social impact. Neurodivergent individuals, those whose brains function differently from societal norms, often face misunderstanding, judgment, and stigma. By speaking candidly about his experiences, Holland shines a light on these challenges and helps normalize conversations about mental health and learning differences. In interviews, he emphasizes that these conditions are not limitations but aspects of identity that can shape creativity and perspective. His transparency fosters empathy, inspires others to embrace their differences, and encourages parents, educators, and fans to recognize the potential in neurodivergent individuals. Navigating the film industry. The demands of the film industry are uniquely intense. Actors must memorize lengthy scripts, adjust to constant changes on set, and deliver emotionally resonant performances under tight deadlines. For someone managing ADHD and dyslexia, these pressures can feel magnified. Holland recounts moments when focusing for extended periods seemed daunting, yet he discovered coping mechanisms tailored to his needs. One such strategy involves breaking scripts into smaller, manageable sections, allowing him to process information more effectively. Another involves using visualization techniques to embody a character's actions and emotions physically rather than relying solely on text. By leveraging these methods, Holland not only overcomes obstacles but also enhances his performances, bringing depth and authenticity to every role. Advocating for education. Holland's experiences have also inspired him to think about education. He has expressed a vision for creating educational opportunities that are inclusive and supportive of neurodivergent learners. Recognizing the difficulties he faced growing up, he aims to foster environments where students with ADHD, dyslexia, or other learning differences can thrive without shame or frustration. This commitment reflects Holland's broader ethos, to use his platform and experiences to advocate for change. By championing accessibility and understanding in education, he hopes to empower the next generation of creative thinkers, innovators, and artists who may face similar challenges. The broader conversation about neurodiversity. Holland's revelations contribute to a larger cultural dialogue about neurodiversity, the idea that neurological differences should be recognized and respected as a natural part of human variation. Neurodivergent individuals bring distinct perspectives, problem-solving approaches, and creative capacities that enrich society in countless ways. Holland's success demonstrates that with support, self-awareness, and adaptive strategies, these differences can become assets rather than obstacles. In sharing his story, Holland also challenges the entertainment industry to reconsider how neurodivergent talent is supported. His experience highlights the need for inclusive practices, from script coaching to on-set accommodations, that allow actors of all abilities to perform at their best. Lessons learned. Tom Holland's journey with ADHD and dyslexia underscores several important lessons. Self-acceptance. Embracing neurodivergence as part of one's identity allows for personal growth and authenticity. Adaptability. Developing strategies to manage challenges enhances creativity and resilience. Support networks. Family, mentors, and peers play a crucial role in overcoming obstacles. Breaking stigma. Open conversations about neurodivergence foster understanding and empathy. Leveraging strengths. Unique perspectives can be transformative in creative endeavors. Through these lessons, Holland demonstrates that the path to success is not linear, and struggles need not define limitations. Conclusion. Tom Holland's candid discussion of ADHD and dyslexia reveals the complex interplay between challenge and creativity, struggle and achievement. Far from diminishing his talents, these conditions have shaped him into a thoughtful, resilient, and innovative actor. By sharing his experiences, Holland not only inspires fans and fellow actors but also contributes to a broader movement toward understanding, inclusion, and acceptance of neurodivergent individuals. In a world that often celebrates perfection, Holland's openness reminds us that true brilliance can emerge from differences, that creativity often thrives in adversity, and that embracing one's full identity, including its challenges, can lead to extraordinary success.